What's up, everybody? Jed Johnson here from DieselCrew.com. Of course, you know they call me Napalm, and this is another episode of Q&A in the month of January. I wanted to do it every day, but there's just no time. You have no idea how challenging it is just to shoot one quick video a day. Anyway, this one comes from Randy Gentry. Here's a dumb question I bet more than a few people would like to know the answer to. How many times have you dropped a grip training implement on your foot? Randy, I've never dropped anything on my foot. I don't have any plans on dropping anything on my foot, but I'm sure now that this question has been asked and I answered it, I'm going to end up dropping something on my foot. I'm sure I've had close calls. I mean, I don't know how many combo feats I've done. It's probably like 100 different combo feats. So you're doing two feats at the same time, and generally different ones in each hand. And some of them get to be pretty challenging, especially like if you look at the 200-pound anvil combo lifts I've done. It's tough. A lot of these implements, the combinations, you have to figure out how you're going to perform these exercises or perform these movements and maintain like efficient pulls. So if you look at my misses or just warm-ups that I just did the other day, where I did an inch in my left hand and cleaned the 24-kilogram haul blob in my right hand, I really had to play with the placement of the haul blob, because when you, especially when there's such a differential in weight, it's like your body wants to twist as you lift it. So, and I mean, the same goes along with the 200-pound anvil. You know, I've done one thing that was really tough for me was the 200-pound anvil in one hand and then curling a blob in the other hand. So it's really tough. So, you know, generally when something slips out of my hand, it ends up being behind me. So like the inch dumbbell will actually shift, like it'll rotate and go behind me. So it's automatically clear of my feet. And I suppose if you look, a lot of times I've got an extremely narrow stance. So there's only like a couple inches between at least a section of my feet. So maybe my heels are really close, or I've just really smushed my entire feet right close together. So because my shoulders are wide enough, you know, I end up having that natural space. But you'll see a lot of times I don't even do a dance when I drop something. Sometimes I do. Actually today, the day after that Misses Are Just Warm-Ups video, my left ankle is really killing me. I must have like done some kind of a quick step to get out of the way of one of the implements, because it feels like I strained something or knocked something out of whack in my left foot. So it actually hurts a little bit today. No, I never dropped anything on my feet. I have, there are a couple of funny stories though. One time, I don't know what we were doing. I don't even think we were doing grip, but we were over there at the dumbbell rack, and one of the 80s or maybe one of the 110s ended up just falling off of the rack onto Evan's foot, and we weren't even using those dumbbells. So that was real funny. And then you saw here recently, Luke tried to clean something and released it midair, bounced and rolled and hit Clint in the shin. That was pretty funny. But no, nothing's slipped out of my hand and hit my foot. And I've seen comments about like, do you wear steel toe shoes? You know, and I've answered back with, I wish I had $1 for every time someone asked me that. But no, at this point, nothing so far. So thankfully, I can say that now. But like I said at the beginning, I'm sure it's going to happen now. So when you see me in a cast, that's what happened. So thanks a lot, Randy. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you liked it, give it one of these. Be sure to subscribe, share with your friends. If you have any other questions, leave them in the comments section below. And all the best in your training. Take care.